This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay.
Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Ready for football now from sunny Wisconsin. And off we go from Lambeau. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready? White. Ready?
Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25.
A huge play there right off the bat. 41 yards. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
The last fireworks I saw, July 4th, okay? Here they are celebrating the start of this game the exact same way. Explosive right out of the gate.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Now 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue, 32. Ready.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Come on.
Love fires that quickly outside.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Rail, yellow, 33, yellow. Ready?
Now Love. On the end, and he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jordan Love, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And it's going to be 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Saints nothing. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Throwing, Shuck. There's Chris Olave. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 65 yards. And the Saints are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Black, 95. 560. Set.
Hard throw, incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Striker, 3-3. 45. Blaster, 6. Fury, yellow. Hut.
To the air again, Love. This will be incomplete. Oh, a dream chance for a D lineman, but he couldn't pull that one in.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
On the set.
2nd and 10.
Drill green. Set, ready. 52 blue. Steel, black. Ready.
Love. Now he's going to step up and run. These two teams all tied after 1. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Let's go now.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
Check pink. Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs taking it in from the 20. And the Packers have taken the lead. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain. And let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
14, Saints 7. with McManus to kick off for
After the
Green Bay.
touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 9.
To throw now, Shuck. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
3rd and 3.
Here's Shuck. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
First down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Working out of the gun here, Shuck. That's caught inside the 20.
Come on, man.
All the way down to the 7-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 46 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
Shuck will throw on 3rd and goal. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck.
Come on, dude.
Touchdown,
You right there.
Saints.
You right
Taysom
fucking here,
Hill
dog.
as the first half is winding
I'm
down. And the Saints have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
His kick is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready?
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Here we go. Red, yellow.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
Gave up a touchdown, man.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And he will take this all the way down to the Packers' 25-yard line. It's a gain of 34.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
Now Shuck. They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. They hold him to only 2 there on the screen. It's 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
At the 24-yard line.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
To throw is Shuck. And oh no, it's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. Shuck again. He'll try to do it himself. And he is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taysom Hill. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ready.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, Charles, you and I said in intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just...
And this is taken in at the 5. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 60 yards.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation.
Here we go. Ready.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty.
Let's go. Set.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. A good red zone run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd and goal. That's what they wanted out of that 1st down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go. They're savored a little bit, but I run right back out.
What? Don't go foul, dog. That's the damn line, dog.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal.
Come on. Hey.
Lovell sneaking. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. The offense is going to stay out there. We'll see what the play call is. They need to find the right one here on 4th.
Wow.
Trying to wedge his way
This
in there.
game,
No signal. I don't think he got there. He did it. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And the Saints able to come up with a goal line stand. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great and out.
Oh, first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted.
Get that back.
And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick-6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
Brendan McManus kicking off for Green Bay.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4. Shuck now to throw. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Toss wide side. This is Kamara. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
Second down, and it's Kamara again. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Lambeau faithful making as much noise as they can. It's third down.
They'll drop to throw.
Open man.
Oh, held onto the ball, man.
He's
This
going to
game,
have a Saints first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. All tied up. Less than 2 minutes to go. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Here's second down and 3. Again, it's Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Saints have broken our tie and have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. It totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
Black shot.
Here's Love. Watson making the catch. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
The 45-yard line.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's first and 10 now.
Here we go, set. 50, green. Ready?
Now Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Just a critical breakdown defensively turns this into a huge play. And now you've got to get up to the ball and get moving.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints have just about sewn up this football game. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late, and they have to suffer the L here.
It certainly felt like that takeaway Once it happened, it knocked the wind out of their sails, and they just couldn't get their equilibrium back.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone, from Lambeau.